Ever wondered if a smartphone can pack top-notch features without burning a hole in your wallet? Meet the iQOO Z9 Turbo, a device stirring up the market and setting benchmarks for what a mid-range phone can do. Today, we're diving deep into this intriguing contender to see if it really lives up to the hype. Released amidst much fanfare, the Z9 Turbo promises to deliver a flagship-level experience without the usual price tag. Designed with the tech-savvy and budget-conscious in mind, it offers an impressive array of features that challenge the norms of what a mid-range phone can do. But what really makes the iQOO Z9 Turbo stand out? The iQOO Z9 Turbo immediately grabs your attention with its modern, polished, chic, and sturdy design. The phone's back is a smooth blend of glass and metal that feels cool and sits comfortably in your hand. It's not just about looks, though. This design screams durability. One of the standout features is the phone's weight distribution. Despite packing some serious tech inside, the Z9 Turbo is surprisingly light and balanced, making it easy to use one-handed without the dreaded pinky strain. The edges are nicely rounded, avoiding sharp feels that can be a hassle during long phone calls or binge-watching sessions. Flipping over to the front, the display is encased in minimal bezels, which adds to the premium look and maximizes the screen real estate. This phone looks as good as it performs, with a design that keeps the selfie camera discreet, ensuring your view is as immersive as possible. iQOO has also not skimped on the practical aspects. The buttons are tactile and satisfyingly clicky, placed just right for easy reach. The fingerprint sensor is swift and responsive, integrated into the screen in a natural and fuss-free way when unlocking the phone. The iQOO Z9 Turbo boasts a large 6.67-inch AMOLED display, ensuring an expansive, immersive visual experience. This size is perfect for those who enjoy a larger screen for gaming, streaming videos, or multitasking with multiple apps. The AMOLED technology also enhances contrast, with deep blacks and vibrant colors, making visuals pop with a lifelike quality. With a peak brightness of 800 nits, the display remains clear and visible even under direct sunlight. It sports a 2400 x 1080 pixels resolution, delivering sharp, detailed images. The pixel density of approximately 409 ppi enhances the clarity, providing crisp text and vibrant pictures suitable for all media types. The screen supports HDR10+, which significantly expands the color and brightness range, showing over 1 billion colors. This enhancement ensures a more dynamic and engaging viewing experience, particularly noticeable in high-definition videos and high-end games. This display's 120 Hz refresh rate guarantees that motion appears smoother, whether scrolling through your feed or playing action-packed video games. This higher refresh rate minimizes motion blur and keeps screen transitions seamless, which enhances touch responsiveness. For eye comfort, the iQOO Z9 Turbo employs DC dimming technology to mitigate screen flicker, reducing eye strain during extended use. It has also earned a low blue light certification from TÜV Rheinland, which means the display minimizes harmful blue light exposure to prevent eye fatigue, making it safer for prolonged nighttime browsing or reading. When we examine the iQOO Z9 Turbo's performance, it's like peeking under the hood of a souped-up sports car. You just know it will be exciting. This beast is powered by the Snapdragon 8S Gen 3 processor. Accompanying generous 12 and 16 gigabytes of RAM, it offers a choice of either 256 or 512 gigabytes of internal storage. This is a powerhouse that promises to handle whatever you throw at it, from daily tasks to intense gaming sessions. This chip is built on a cutting-edge manufacturing process that makes it fast and efficient. This means less battery drain and smooth scrolling, swiping, and tapping. We're talking about a processor that can handle multiple tasks simultaneously without breaking a sweat. While testing, I pushed the Z9 Turbo to its limits by opening multiple apps and switching between them rapidly. The experience was impressively smooth. No stuttering, crashing, or overheating. The thermal management here is top-notch, which is a big deal if you hate that annoying lag that comes when your phone overheats. But numbers speak louder than words, right? On benchmark tests like AnTuTu, the iQOO Z9 Turbo scores on Geekbench scores tell a similar story, with the Z9 Turbo pulling in over 3,000 in multi-core tests. These numbers aren't just good, they're great for a phone priced so competitively. And in graphics-focused tests like 3D Mark, it's clear this phone is built for gamers, scoring way above average for devices in its category. Gaming on the iQOO Z9 Turbo is a treat. With the Snapdragon 8S at its core, this device can run the latest games on high settings without breaking a sweat. Frame drops? Forget about them. Overheating? Not a chance. Plus, the crisp and detailed graphics make the gaming experience super immersive. With its Adreno GPU, games look stunning and run buttery smooth. Even with the graphics cranked up to high on demanding games like Call of Duty Mobile and Genshin Impact, the frame rates stay high, ensuring you get that seamless action without any annoying lags or glitches. The iQOO Z9 Turbo is a testament to how far mid-range phones have come. Its performance level could easily make you question the extra hundreds you'd pay for a flagship phone. In the world of smartphones, it's a breath of fresh air to see a device deliver high-end performance without a high-end price. The iQOO Z9 Turbo isn't just good for its price, it's just plain good. When you're in the market for a new smartphone, the camera often plays a massive part in your decision. After all, who doesn't want to snap some killer photos with their phone? The iQOO Z9 Turbo isn't playing around regarding its camera setup. The main shooter boasts a whopping 64 megapixels. Yeah, you heard that right, 64 megapixels. This means your photos will be super sharp, even when you zoom in. Alongside the main camera, an 8-megapixel ultra-wide lens lets you capture more of the scene without backing up into a corner. Let's talk about night mode because many phones don't work in this area. The iQOO Z9 Turbo steps up with a night mode that actually does what it promises. It pulls in more light and reduces grain, so your low-light photos look clean and detailed. For all the selfie kings and queens, the portrait mode on this phone is a game changer. It uses the telephoto lens to blur out the background, making you pop from the frame like a professional model in a photo shoot. And it's not just good with people, the portrait mode works wonders on pets, so you can finally get a great shot of your furry friend without the background clutter. Moving on to video capabilities, because a good phone must also nail video. The iQOO Z9 Turbo records in 4K, so your videos are as crisp as your photos. There's also electronic image stabilization. The iQOO Z9 Turbo comes equipped with a monstrous 6,000 mAh battery. Yes, you heard that right, 6,000 mAh. For the uninitiated, this means the phone has enough juice to keep you going through more than a day of heavy usage. To put that into perspective, in my day-to-day testing, the Z9 Turbo effortlessly sailed through a full day of use with about 40% battery still left to spare. And this wasn't just light usage. We're talking hours of video streaming, social media browsing, and even some time spent on graphics-heavy games. It's the kind of battery life that frees you from the constant anxiety of scouting for power outlets. Now, a big battery needs a fast charger, and thankfully, iQOO doesn't skimp here. The Z9 Turbo supports 80-watt fast charging that can power up this beast quickly, really quickly. The phone ships with a charger that can pump the battery from 0 to 50% in about 22 minutes. Yes, while you get ready for work or finish your morning coffee, your phone gets half its power back. What's more impressive is that reaching a full charge only takes about 60 minutes. Finally, the iQOO Z9 Turbo hits the shelves at about 2,000 yuan. That's roughly $290 USD, give or take, depending on the exchange rates. Now, in the smartphone world, this price point is crowded, to say the least. It's a battlefield where every brand throws in as much as possible to lure consumers. At under $300, the iQOO Z9 Turbo is positioned aggressively against competitors like Xiaomi, Realme, and even some of Samsung's A-series offerings. For that kind of money, what's iQOO offering? A lot, actually. The Z9 Turbo packs a punch with the Snapdragon 8S power bank chipset. It's not just any chip, it's a third-generation processor designed to handle everything from your daily social media scrolls to high-octane gaming sessions. Then there's the massive 6,000 mAh battery. In simple terms, that's a whole lot of juice. What about the extras? iQOO doesn't skimp here. The Z9 Turbo has features usually reserved for phones that hit the wallet harder. Think of high refresh rate displays, stereo speakers, and fast charging capabilities that can quickly take you from zero to hero. Is the iQOO Z9 Turbo the best phone out there? Not necessarily. But is it one of the best phones you can get for around $300? Absolutely. It's a stellar example of how far the mid-range market has come, offering features that would have been locked behind a premium price tag just a few years ago. In simple words, if you're after a phone that feels premium, won't give up on you midday, and can handle almost anything you throw at it without throwing your budget out the window, the iQOO Z9 Turbo should definitely be on your radar. It's not just a phone, it's practically a steal. So, when weighing your options, consider what iQOO has managed to pack into this affordably priced powerhouse. It might just be the wisest use of your hard-earned cash if you're in the market for a device that promises and delivers high performance without the high cost.